Hoping this will work.
David, is it working? Yeah. I want to see if like chat works as well. Oh.
Isn't it though? It is this one. Oh, yeah.
Gigu. Well. Wonder I don't know a better way to share the stream. Get more people watching.
I think that made you moderator.
Very nice span. Oh, good. There's 4 people watching now, apparently. So. Oh god. I got stuck to the peg bar. Well, I'm just going to probably fiddle about with this key pose a bit still, but keep this to one side. I don't know how delayed this stream is, but hopefully it won't get increasingly off sync. I'll just stay alright. Oh, that's more like an oval. I think that's alright. Maybe the leg's a little odd. Hang on, just gonna check. Oh, it's going off sync because I closed and reopened the live stream. Okay. YouTube mobile, why? Right, okay. Oh yeah, I was doing this leg here. Maybe I should have actually looked at some cat leg anatomy beforehand, but oh well. Hello, hello, hello. Oh. Yes, it's meant to be a cigarette, but I think either I'm being too... Well, not that I'm being too rough, but I think it's just not clear enough. Hands in the way. Unless I make it an insanely big cigarette. Just... He's... I actually don't know the context of the scene. Apparently it was meant to be like a depressed walk, but I've kind of turned it more into a nervous wreck walk, so... He's also eating his hand, it looks like. The first key drawing, or at least with a walk cycle, the one that every other drawing revolves around, is the one naturally I have to spend the most time on, so this is going to be very boring, but eventually I'll get around to the exciting scribbly, not scribbly, but like doing all the breakdowns and actually moving it. Oh, maybe this finger could be more outward. Why am I doing this? It's not like this. Oh, here it is. This is what I'm comparing it to. Oh, 5 people watching now. Hello, Mr. Drad number 2. Alright. I think, well, I'll do a quick check with the mirror in case the drawing's funny. But, it's actually better if I do it from this side. It seems pretty alright. So maybe this is leaning slightly. This is actually a bit ambiguous. Well, I'm glad that you can have unlisted streams on YouTube, because until I'm either confident enough with what I'm drawing, or the whole, not really pressure, but the fact you're being broadcasted on the internet, like once I'm comfortable with that, I'll probably make them public, and while I'm at it, I might block the words Foxy, Gets and Hooked, so to stop any banter I wish no involvement in. Hopefully, trying to think now, the tempo of the walk, what frame should the second step be on? Maybe, I think 16 frame walk should be alright. That's pretty slow, but not. Yeah, let's try. I mean, I don't need to worry about it just yet. I'm also not gonna do it on ones or anything. I'll just do a sort of choppy type walk, I think, of any few not few, 5 drawings a step or something, but let's say just for now that this is frame 17. Can I? Oh god, I could barely see that behind there. Damn it! Paper's a bit opaque. But for now, I'll just lightly trace this in case I want to do something different. Maybe you could turn his head slightly. Oh no, I don't. Is that a magic snort music? No, I'm skipping that. Doody-doo. Okay. Hello, Retroity, or Retroity? Academy Award film. Maybe front paged on Newgrounds, but not quite Academy Award. And I'm pretty sure it was only front page because I put it on there while Newgrounds was like really in a rut. And there was a point where you could upload anything to Newgrounds, and as long as it wasn't like absolute crap, you were more or less guaranteed the front page for the week. Not so much now. This is... just going to lightly trace this. And more or less just swap the legs. Like for like a side shot thing, kind of like this, you can kind of just... Oh, no, I'm tracing the leg. I've already fallen asleep. You can do... like, just... Sorry, when I'm drawing, I sort of zone out. You can kind of do it in just like flat shapes for side view thing, and then once you know what you're doing, you can start tilting things or start doing some sort of 3D stuff. Actually, maybe the tail could... I'll do the tail straight ahead afterwards. Hello, Patch Tunes and Frilled Mayfly. That's not your name on Twitter, but I recognise the profile picture, so it's nice to see people I recognise here. So. What I'm animating is, I mean, David said it was a squirrel, but it's actually meant to be a highly stylized Fritz the Cat for the, there's a sort of Fritz the Cat reanimate thing. I forgot what they've called it, but I'm just doing a little walk cycle. Fritz the Cat's depressed, so he's having a ciggy, a little Marlboro to make him feel better. So, I'll just swap the legs, I think, for this. Okay, now I'm going to turn this light off because I want to focus on what I'm drawing. What is it here? It's okay, that's still bends. Oh, maybe no, that's the passing position I drew there, so this is gonna be doing what this foot's doing, only here. Should the leg be going this far back? Well, that seems to be where it joins. Think that. Oh, maybe his bum could slightly turn around. So Oh, thanks you both. Even though it's kind of squirrelized, but it's the thinking pose, but instead he's in a true emotional turmoil. I don't know. Give him real eye bags. Like, oh my god! It's actually making me think of that trope of the worried husband, like waiting outside the what do you call it? The ward when the missus is giving birth, is like walking back and forth with a cigarette. Oh, hang on. Is this going up too high? I need to actually look at a cat leg at some point to know what it is I'm actually supposed to be drawing. Now it's a bit late for me, so my mind may be especially wandering. So. I actually prefer that kind of, like, it goes thin. It's quite thin at the end, so. Oh, David, it's your favourite song. The paw could maybe be a bit of a more interesting shape, but right now I'll keep it open to interpretation. Oh. Do. This may be cheating, but oh well. I like seeing the view number hop up and down, because people will come in and see this is literally all there is to it. Like every minute a little line is added, then a minute later it's rubbed out. So they should, yeah, they're right to leave when they can. I know I wouldn't watch an animation live stream for very long. I could just shrink this kinda. Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, that's about the right height. Although, we'll see how broken the leg looks in a sec when I turn the light off. Do. Oh, that looks a little broken. What's happened? No, prefer this side. The head's already beginning to lean. I can't even trace my own drawings without it beginning to lean. I mean that's fair enough. Don't worry. These there's like more to things to do than just watching this. So You do what you have to. I see what the problem is. The legs actually got kind of... Oh, that's because... yeah, that's because the foot is like bent upwards. So... Oh god, have I not been considering that? I've not even been... I've not... I need to consider that he goes on his toes at the end of the walk. Do. So, that means this ankle's probably doing more an arc like that, is it? I don't know. Is that the ankle? Or is that the end of... Is that the end of the foot with cat anatomy? The great mysteries. I can't go one day animating something without realizing, oh, this is actually an anatomy-based question. I need to look at this at some point. So I'll make sure of that before I even next live stream or I finish this. So. Oh wait, no. Oh my god! Oh yeah, there's this leg. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ah. Oh, why does it look even more broken now? Yeah, the live stream's unlisted because I haven't got that live streamer confidence yet. So with the like, I mean, even though the number of subscribers I have isn't like that sort of, you know, you really have to worry about how many people are watching kind of thing. But yeah, I just haven't got that kind of, you know, until I'm confident enough with both working and communicating, then I'll probably make the streams public, and show up in subscription feeds and stuff. But for now, I like to try and filter out just anyone, you know, just. But that's maybe daft. That's maybe a daft idea, but for now, that's how it's gonna be. Probably when I'm animating something I can be a little more free and like exciting with and start throwing some scribbles around. It could be fun to watch, to go absolutely apeshit with a pencil, but who really wants to watch this, really? 7 people apparently. What? I must just have something wrong with the, unless I make the leg look, something like that. If I make the leg stretch, it should hopefully give the impression it's reaching rather than just a funny little stump sticking out. Perspective. Oh, actually, okay. It seems to be more forgivable when I'm alternating. Hopefully it looks alright in stream when I flip pages, otherwise really what's the point? Okay. No, it looks alright. I'm looking at OBS. Thank you. Animation is full of apprehension and thinking you're knowing what you're doing at the same time, so I think I'll just go through this whole walk, not detailing any of it, and just sort of focus on the legs and the body going up and down and stuff. Though, if even the breakdown, I think the body will still be in the same place because it'll be like the foot comes down, then it hits the ground with the body coming down with it. Then as the foot goes along, it's kind of pushing the body up with it. No, it's the breakdown will be in the middle still, because between the breakdown and the contact is the body going down, pushing the weight down on the foot. Breakdown's in the middle, then it goes up because the leg is propelling it upwards, I think. I don't know. I'll have to before the live stream's done, I'm gonna hopefully have the whole thing, not the whole thing, but like contact, breakdown, and whatever the other bits are, like the breakdowns of the breakdowns sorted. And then I might muck around with the timing to see, like, have the weight come down quickly or come down slowly, you know. Okie dokie. This paper's actually too thick. I need to find some thinner paper. Well, I'm gonna focus on... these legs obscuring each other. God damn it. I'll put a bit of orange to make it stand out. Knackered pencil. No, wrong foot. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, that makes it a little clearer. So... or maybe... I'm trying to think actually. You know what, I'm actually going to get up and just check what it works with the walk. Yeah, oh I see. Yeah, I am in the middle. I'm not being shot upwards halfway through yet. That's like literally... so that's like between the breakdown and the second contact. So yeah, this still stays in the middle. Just about. I'll just quickly do this outline here. Epic, you say? Okay, I think... right, I'm gonna ignore the anatomy for now and actually just do really sort of, whatchamacallit. I'm gonna swap these. I'm gonna see the first one first, I think. Ah! Oh no! Okay. It's been a while since I last traditionally animated, so it's nice to keep animating for myself separate from the animating for work, so having a different bench is nice, or like, you know, not using the computer. Oh yeah, this is just about working. Oh, hang on. Yeah. It's more or less bang in the middle. I'll get the sort of foundation of the walk down, and then I'll see how I can make it look sadder. Like if he's... depends, if he's tense, his head would be quite rigid, but if he's more like given up, his head might like flop up and down. So like if he went down and now he's coming back up, his head would be pointing down slightly, but I'll figure out what.
All the music playing is all the like drab, boring ones. Can't trust shuffle for anything. No, that's boring. It's all the boring ones playing at once. Alright, this will do.
Some Van Buren soundtrack. Yeah. Okay, that is actually coming along now. Oh god, now it's the. Oh god, I hate drawing this bit. the passing position, like. If someone's. I guess if someone's depressed, they'll be dragging their feet. Yeah, I'll have to foot stay as far behind as possible. Like. Oh yeah, there we go. Something like that. Unless, oh, I got an idea. If I make this, if I make the passing position like quite quick, then you could spend a lot of time with his foot floating in the air, so it's more like stomping. Maybe? I don't know. I'll muck about with that. Yeah, okay, I'll make... Say, the next step is on 17. Frame 17, so if I make this one on like 5 or 7, let's say for now 5. Or 6. Maybe I could do it on... No, fine. Let's say 5 for now. Yeah, let's say the head's flopped down slightly. And the arm with the cigarette, I'll probably have him like quickly making puffs. So it's like his hand like pulls it in and out, like fidgeting with it. Sort of anxiety, like he's got some sort of anxious problem. I don't know. This arm will be held pretty down. Oh, okay. What's this? Oh, okay. After these messages. Whoops. No, I don't want sound on my live stream. I'm checking. There we go. Okay. Oh, we could exaggerate the head bobbiness with the neck. Even the neck's being dragged about, otherwise it'd be a bit bobbleheady, wouldn't he? So like, okay, I've sort of lost the angles, but hey ho, the angles can be added later, which only serve to make the animation melt, so. So it could be like puffs a bit, I don't know. Yeah, something like that. That'll work, yeah. Okie doke. Let's do... Now let's go from... Let's do the drawing between... Let's actually do the drawing between... 5 and 17 actually, since they're further apart. Put that. Problem is, my paper stack is right where the camera is, so if you experience any earthquakes, that's because I'm like struggling to reach for a bit of paper, then I hit the camera in the process. So. Five. Oh, actually 5 might be a bit extreme, I'm just thinking. Unless it was really extreme. I shouldn't be worrying about the frames just yet. I'm gonna say 7 for now actually, that'll be a little more slight bit. I'm probably gonna settle for 6, but alright. This is going to be up because I say so. I don't know the rules. No, it could be more up than that. I'm being too sheepish. No, get up. There we go. Wait, when is this happening? I suppose the foot's movement should be fairly even if I'm doing all this wacky timing, so I better be cautious of that. It's a 7. Let's say this is... let's say this is 13. Let's make this 13. Oh wait, hang on, maybe should be getting back to the normal. Oh, his head shape's completely changed. Right. Ah. Suppose I should make like a measurement out of it. I suppose I shouldn't worry too much about it just yet, since this whole thing's quite rough and loose right now. Yeah, head shape's definitely changing. I'll keep an eye on that later, but for now I'm just worrying about the walk cycle, getting the legs to work. So if this is 13, 7, oh, I suppose I should write these numbers on the X sheet now. 17, 7, 13, okay. He could be sort of up here, maybe, with his foot still dragging behind, like that. Wait. Ah, okay. Sorry, this needs to be here. Oh god, how do I pronounce that? Oh, I'll just say CJ like Patch Tones did. Hello, CJ. You're in for a treat. Some very boring animations. Boring to watch, that is. My mind is focused. Okay. I say it could drag out. It could drag behind a little more, I think. Actually, at 13, no, it shouldn't. If I want to emphasize the feet in the air, I should probably actually already have it straight, but like, I'll just slightly indicate what I want to do. Just drags behind. And then leading into this, the foot will be pulled down like that. See, it's an idea. See how it goes. And this leg is just carrying on over here. Actually, I wonder if having this leg like ease out will sort of like emphasize anything. Even though I guess with walks, like, you have to be fairly linear, but we can experiment. Something like that. I forgot how I was drawing the legs. I'll figure that out later. Very, very rudimentary drawings at the moment without any kind of detail or expression, but hopefully the end result will look sort of like this, although a little more structured. So if anyone wants to know what the kind of concept is, it's that, except he's instead holding a ciggy and has his arm tucked in. He's distraught. Actually, where's the other drawing? Let's do a bit of a flip. Oh god, my hand's in the way. Need to hold this paper. Foot down. Oh, I haven't done the bit where it's hitting the floor yet, so it's kind of hard to judge. I think it's working. Let's look at the back foot, if we can. How's it looking on the stream? Can't really do both look at the stream and the there. Oh well. Alright. I think it's working. Can't quite see. I could have drawn it a little higher up, so. Yeah, other than the sort of knees and stuff like wobbling about, it's doing its job in that he's walking along. I think I'll make it more of a stomp actually. It's like a foot dragging along stomp, so he's I don't know what kind of mood that suggests, but I've not done one before, so it's like anxious, angry and depressed now. So interesting. Let's do the bit in between these. What frame shall this be? Let's say 3, 5. Oh no, it's already going to be the third. Actually, no. Let's make this 5. Let's just devote ourselves to the strange spacing. Would be interesting, and if it doesn't work, it's still interesting. So let's do 3. The bit in between the two. So we have frame 1, frame 3, we have a drawing 1, drawing 3, drawing 5, drawing 13, and then the next step is drawing 17, so there's this big gap where his foot's in the air. Which actually kind of counteracts the whole so down in the dumps, you can't put your energy into walking, the fact he spends so long with his feet in the air, but oh well. Be interesting. I want to see, why is it in top chat mode? I want live chat mode. Oh, there's no difference, there doesn't seem to be any difference. So his body will be down now. Let's make the whole front sag down. So, oh god, this is already wonky. There's her. I'm not pushing it. Whenever I don't push a pose further, I tend to regret it. Well, this isn't even a pose, this is just a bit of a walk cycle, but... Right. Let's make the nose take its time while the head is evenly spaced, so that must mean he tilts it slightly. Maybe not that much, actually. I don't want him to be like head bobbing to the music. Right, actually, let's keep an eye on this one. I think this is actually my cleanup paper, which is actually why it's a bit thick and hard to see through. But oh well. I mean, it doesn't actually have to tilt at all. It could actually just be this. head just down slightly, so it has more. The fact that his head moves down before it tilts, it's like one thing happening at a time. It might be more. Okay, the neck's in a completely different place. Right, I'm just gonna redraw this. See, the only way I can really think of making a live stream or animation interesting is to literally translate the thoughts in my head into just speaking out loud. So if the neck's here, then the head's actually more. There we go. Let's see what that does if I just trace that quickly. Oh, okay. It's actually going in. It's still going in an arc now. That's interesting. It's not 10 field paper in the sort of industry standard sense. It's A4 paper, which you can fit if you're trying. Oh, hang on, I got it somewhere. If you're trying. Oh no, where's it gone? Yeah, if you're trying to fit regular inch fields, so you can sort of measure, your sort of field guides in inches and stuff. It's in like these are all inches, so you can only really fit 10 inches across, especially if you wanted to do that wacky thing with having top pegs and bottom pegs. So you can't really see because the camera's too zoomed in, but I've aligned. You can align it so that you can have top pegs and bottom pegs, where rather than spend a fortune on some kind of actual industry standard disc, where you then have to fork out loads of money to get really crappy 16 field paper that's ready punched. I don't know, I think you're better off really just using A4 paper and then sticking like wooden panels onto the disc, so you can sort of keep your peg bars like aligned that way. Or maybe not wood. I think at the moment, because I've only got like the prototype idea, I just use all bits of cardboard and lots of sellotape. But it worked for the Guonam pan, the Zelda CDI beginning. So it's like, I mean, I say all this now, but it was a few years ago I was saying, what's the point of these Acme peg bars? They just want to nick people's money, so they have like their own thing. So, but then I animated with I was animating with like two hole like regular office punch holes at the time. I figured I actually have some Acme paper left somewhere. I tried it. It was immediately better being able to flick without like you can take the paper on and off dead easily without it tearing, and it just holds the thing together a little better. Okay, I think the neck is sticking out a bit much. He's gonna look a bit like a duck, or a pigeon rather, doing. Now, how delayed is the stream? I actually don't really know what I haven't been keeping an eye on it. I don't know when. I haven't seen yet me putting the 10 field guide on, but that's probably me actually being late. Oh god, I haven't even done legs yet. I need to hurry up. Now, I'm hoping when I bash the paper, it's right next to the microphone. I hope that's not deafening anyone too much. Squash the leg. I don't know. I don't even know if 10 field is an industry standard. I think they might have made that a thing for like students, maybe. I don't know. Ah, pencil fell out. I don't want to do that. I want to see the foot slam down, so I might still have this move back, but then I'll just have the legs stay like bang. Yeah, like that. Maybe. I wonder how that would look. Maybe this could just be a big straight line. Oh yeah, that's gonna like ease in, ease out, whichever way it is. It's gonna go. It's gonna sort of zip across, while then the next foot has its attention drawn to. Oh, earthquake. Okay, let's. I've not even done the. I don't think. Did I do the other leg? I don't think so, but I just want to check this already. Oh god, I could barely see what. So bang. Yeah, that could work. Although actually the straight line idea is bad, the knee seems to just disappear. So maybe it could sort of be inward? I shouldn't use the rubber on the end of the pencil, it's shite, but it's within closest reach. Do do do. Do do do. Oh, I mean, actually, the body's going down, so everything else should be going down with it, shouldn't it? I think I generally just draw better on paper. Except for one thing, and that is, unless I keep having a mirror handy, it's more difficult to judge how you know, if your drawing like translates well flipped. Like I have this my worst habit, I think, when it comes to drawing is the fact it leans. If I've not got a mirror or like have the flip tool handy, my drawings all like without fail, especially if I get like loose or like too confident, it all starts sort of circles become sort of 45-degree ovals, so very annoying. But wait, oh no, what's happened here? Okay, so front. Oh, I see. Okay, that for a sec I thought I flipped them over because this body line disappeared. There we go. Body line. I must keep myself conscious of which leg is in front. But yeah, definitely the best thing about animating on paper is just it's the word tactile, just not. I naturally sort of, when drawing digital, especially anything vector-based where you can't draw lightly, you only have contrasting lines, I sort of have to dedicate myself more to the line I'm drawing, which I guess is good for like getting work done quickly, but at the same time the drawing will never be as good for me because I can't muck about that much. I have to draw a line, draw a line, rather than do lots and lots of really faint lines, then choose one. Sonic Unleashed, don't know what that is, but what were you like? Were they like, you're just doing some animation, were you, or was it like just drawing scenes? Okay, yeah, that leg's working. Oh yeah, I better do this in between here. Actually, hang on. Let me just keep all these together and try and just lightly scribble in where I think it should be. Oh, turn the light on. God, The Big Snit is such a good cartoon. That's like one of the standards in my mind. Like how there's jazz standards, there should be animation standards. Oh yeah, okay. This has been... Okay, actually I think this should actually be a little more forward. I'm just animating this all on one bit of paper straight ahead now, doing like roughs all on one page. I've done that before actually, where it's like, should it be here? No, should it be there? Should it be here? Then by the time I was done roughing, like feeling it out, I realized, oh, I literally just did all of the in-betweens just on one page. Okay, yeah, that thing that's being dragged along, I hope it gives the impression it's being dragged along. Maybe it should... No, hang on. The body's down, isn't it? Yeah. Am I beginning to lean? I think I might. Now, these songs that aren't mine, I did check if they triggered Content ID. I hope they don't. But at the same time, I didn't want to just be listening to songs I did, because that would just seem like, I don't know, it'd be boring just listening to the same style all the time. But and people would then recognize all I do is the same chords over and over again. Yeah, oh, this I think this is feeling good now. This is being... Maybe his feet could point inwards. That was an accident, but it could be interesting. But what I like is the down. His pushing down is deeper, is like lower than his getting up. I want to actually push that a little more. That looks like a heavy stomp. He's really just down in the dumps. Chicken leg, chicken wing, or no, it's the chicken leg, isn't it? Drumstick. I'm thinking of his leg looks like. Okay, that's working. Oh yeah. Okay, actually, no, it's not. This. No, now this is odd again. Col arrays. Col mostly not arrays, but that could have been phrased better. But there's a joke there somewhere. Doodle-doo-doodle-doo. And where's? Oh, I see. Okay, so it has slight. There's an angle there. Okay, I'm figuring out my own drawings eventually, slowly. Oh my god, how long have I been live streaming? It's already nearly 9 o'clock. I'll have to end a live stream eventually. I have to get in the whole live streaming mood, you have to be quite buzzing, and I don't want to be buzzing just before bed, so I need to give myself an hour to wind down and get up at a decent time tomorrow. So, but I'll oh yeah, that is animating, that is moving. Oh, how thrilling. I haven't drawn the leg yet, but it's animating. Oh yeah, let's have the head dragged down a bit. He's so fucking oh, language. Whoops. He's not in a good mood. There we go. I was getting too into it then. I was actually getting quite pleased with how this leg is moving. I'm trying to keep these live streams PG. I apologize. Okay, this is actually just becoming more of a traditional kind of. Dictionary. This is kind of becoming just a more traditional passing position. Actually, how's? Ah, right, okay, I got an idea. I'm gonna have my mouth washed out with soap, just like what happened to Johnny Five in Short Circuit 2. Was saying, Los Locos kick you. Oh no. Actually, now the peg bar's wobbling around, I hope this. Yeah, it's still on screen, that's good. Okay. See, I'm getting a little more like I always start off like quite slow and careful, but once I'm actually drawing movements, I'm not all that bothered about the consistency just yet. I'm more like, where is what, when, and then does it look good? See, look, I've already done the arc here already. I am animating on one bit of paper. This is what always happens. Okay, so that's actually kind of going. See, look, I'm animating. I'm drawing the next. Thing in the sequence. Actually, no, hang on. I want the foot to sort of swing up, so maybe it should be more like. No, that's gonna be very. I don't want it to be too floppy. It has to have some rigidity in his stomp. It's very easy, like. Bloody 12 principles of animation, making everyone squash and stretch and flop about like mad. Oh god, I hope this one doesn't get content ID'd, even though no one's heard of it, but one of the songs had content ID. If I get muted, let me know. Okay. Have the hard drive magnets sort of moved around? Why is this peg bar wobbling so much? Yes, I'm not an advocate for sellotape holding peg bars down. It's much better to use hard drive magnets and use a metal peg bar. It actually comes through the... It's actually the power comes through the not power, magnetism comes through the plastic. They're that extreme. Yes. Okay, that's the basis for a single stride. And I guess I'll in between this. Not in between, I'll finish off and do a couple in betweens, and then I can just sort of more or less, I don't want to say trace because I might have the head go side to side slightly and have the arm fidget around. So I'm making use of each stride. It's not just a loop, like 100% flat, boring loop, but when it comes to the foundation of the legs, I think that's it. I can't be asked to pencil test. I am going to devote myself to this and see it through to the end. But not ending the live stream just yet. I think I'll do 13. Oh, it's 5 to 13. I guess I'll do 9, I think, in between these. Actually, this is such a lovely song. I shouldn't be talking. People should enjoy this song. Get in there, you twat. There you go. Yes, make sure I don't mistake that for the front leg. Also, when cleaning up, I could probably find more interesting shapes to do rather than just ovals and eggs and whatnot. Could be a lot more interesting to not just graphically, but in terms of invented cartoon anatomy. It's the one thing I it's not one thing, but it's the main thing I like about Chuck Jones' style is the sort of anatomy, sort of influenced shapes, but then it gets all very, I don't know, it got trying to think of a criticism for Chuck Jones, but I know I had plenty. But oh well, I can't be asked to be a cynic right now. I'm enjoying myself, enjoying this poor armless creature. Oh no, there's arms on that frame, but it's not too overexposed when the light box is on. You can tell what I'm drawing, right? Maybe I should have auto exposure on. Is that up in the air? I think it is. Well, I'll do what I think I'm going to be biased towards the top here. Even though that's amorphous. That's an amorphous shape to say the least, but it'll do for now. I think the head might be best evenly in between. What's the neck doing, man? There we go. This could be a bird now since it's missing its arms. Maybe a dodo or something. Oh wait, hang on. No, guys, I was doing this following drawing after 13 then. No, it's from this to that. Okay. Again, I think I'll be very much biased towards this foot up. Hang on. I actually did crudely indicate what I wanted to do. Ah, yes. I might actually have the leg more or less all the way there. Oh, hang on. I just rubbed out what I was going to just draw again, but... Okay. There we go. Something like that. So, that finger's getting caught. Oh, I want to animate a kiwi one day. I love those things. Actually, I saw there was a video I saw of one, and it more or less told me the over the top squash and stretchy sort of Disney sort of. Well, I mean, a specific Disney. It's either like cartoony 90s Disney or like 30s, like late 30s Disney, but. In terms of like over squashy, stretchy, like, yeah, that one video of a kiwi I saw, that was like, then told me, yes, there is actually a time and a place for ridiculous squash and stretch. Okay, I think that's sort of 5, 9, 13. That's even. So I'll just draw this in the middle. That I forget this is all meant to be at an angle to like, there we go, something like that. I'll need to check these with the mirror at some point. They're probably looking wonky now. See, I've done that again, where I've made this the leg behind. Whoa, why is the... Okay, I have a normalizer on the music to sort of even out the levels, because some tracks are dead quiet, some are dead loud. But if you have a part of the song that's dead quiet, especially if it starts that way, it will make it insanely loud. There you go, see, now it's evened out. Alright. Okay. Like, it might actually might be good for now. But I forgot when the deadline is for deadline for this, but It's done when it's done. Let's give it a flip. If I have enough fingers, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Ah, okay. I don't quite have enough fingers. Ah, came off the pegs. I need to get a rubber band to hold it together, but let's try. It's going to be out of focus, unfortunately, but I'll try flipping it this way. Why is it... Is that static electricity? Make it stick together? Come on. Yes, okay, that looks like it's going to stomp. Or maybe if I do this. No, I can't see it like that. Stay down, stay down. Okay, I'll put these on the X sheet. 9, 5, 3, 1. Okay. I'm just. Oh, ow, my ears. I'm gonna just check this quickly with the mirror. Yes, I'm already slightly leaning the drawings a bit, but I'll know. Oh, it's 3D man. Hello. I'll just remember to keep an eye. Oh god, look at that nose bridge. That will not translate well in motion. Where? Okay, there's more like. Looks like an ADSR envelope. No. Actually, you're gonna hear that in a sec if this is the latest version of the song. Yep, there you go. Oh god, this is melting like crazy. I'll have to, even though it's way too rough right now to be too concerned with that, but I will look at that when before I add any details. I have to make sure all of this is consistent.
Get out of my house.
No.
Yes, you must.
What if I won't?
Then I will kill you.
You cannot wait.
I will
What?
with my mind.
This is meant to... Oh god, this is meant to be a straight line, isn't it? Unless it's been different people, the fact that there's been 8 people watching this whole time is amazing. So thanks all of you. You've chose to spend your Sunday evening, morning, afternoon watching this. I would say you only have yourself to blame, but I'm actually very grateful. So it was worth the effort setting this camera up and all that. So I may do more. I will do more in future. I think I probably won't stream as soon as I'm animating again. It'll probably be after I've made a bit more progress on this, because while this is all the scribbling, the fun actually making it animate stage, the next bit's probably going to be really boring, really boring. So, yep, stomp. down. Going up now. Bang, bang. So it goes down, then it goes up. So like it hits with the heel, then immediately goes bang. So it goes zip, pop, then bang, it hits the floor. So that should the oh, was I gonna burp? A little. I think one of what should be a principle of animation, not rather than all that fluff, is that sort of if you basically have like everything happen one thing at a time, even if it's like the difference is only a single drawing. Basically having each drawing worth existing. So like pop, pop, it's up, pop, hits down, then yes, hit down, then pop, hits the ground, rather than all happens at once. You won't see it then. So I think it's a little more interesting that way. Now, the fact the camera is hooked up to the computer right now, I do wonder if there's a way to do a pencil test like right now, like using Monkey Jam. Actually, I'm just going to quickly check that. I haven't got a microphone set up over there, unfortunately, so I'm going to be a bit reverberant if audible at all, but let me just check something. Monkey Jam. Oh, add layer. Layer. Add layer. Oh god, where's the add layer button? Oh my god, I forgot to use this. Add layer. Now. Huh? What? What? Menu in that. Menu index out of range? What? Hang on, mate. A screen cap, then paste an image. No. Alright, okay. Unless it just doesn't like the HDMI capture box, I think Monkey Jam is rejecting it because right now I'm using the capture card for OBS, so unless there's a way to sort of screen cap OBS and just paste it right in, I would have to stop the stream, then try and then shoot a pencil test, then show it the next stream, I guess. I don't know. Well, yeah, sadly I can't. In an ideal animation live stream world, I would do some animation, then do a pencil test so we can end the stream looking at where we are. But sadly that's not the case until I figure out if there's a way to both use the HDMI capture thing for, the point of view right now to shoot a pencil test. So like, show this, take a picture, show this, take a picture, Then we can watch it, the end result, the live stream's end result. But no, right now, it's. Oh, this is nice music. Right now, it seems to be. Yeah, can't watch it right now. One day I'll have it figured out. We can watch the end result together. But yeah, that. Oh god, 9:10. I think that will do for today's live stream. I hope the microphone's actually been pointing me properly and I've sounded all right. I'll probably have some better acoustics around this small area eventually, but Unless it sounds alright, then that's fine. Yes, well, that will do for today. I think we'll continue some point, I don't know when. Oh, is that blue text stuck? No, that's alright. Okay. Well, here's the one I based it on in the end. So there he is. That one. But I added a Siggy, and his arm is now tucked under, because what's that? That's like an Egyptian dance. Maybe I'll try like a little... Don't know why I wanted to give him toned muscles, that's a bit odd. But yeah. Alright, nighty night all. That is the end of this live stream, and I don't know if my commentary is the most gripping, but it's hard to be while my mind is split with drawing and trying to be entertaining. Maybe I should just shut up and let the music play. Oh well. Thank you to the 8 people who... Yeah, big thank you to the 8 people who've stuck around this whole time, and a above average thank you to the people who bothered to look in the first place but then realised how boring it is then left. But thank you everyone. I'll probably do... No, I will do another live stream some point. I'm going round and round. Alright. Thanks everybody. Oh, an hour and a half, okay. That's an alright length. Where's the stop?